Hello my fellow crafters, thank you for joining me today. We're going to make a really cute card from the Cutest Halloween Bundle, and you can find that bundle in the mini catalog on page 51, and the bundle is $31.50 and it's really adorable. I'm going to do the countdown to Halloween and do 12 weeks of Halloween. And so we will get started. I'm Lisa Fulford with Creative Coach, and I'm happy to share this card. Our piece of cardstock is basic black, and it is 8.5 by 11.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of scalloped basic black circle, and it's the third step down from the largest in the circle dies. And then we have a piece of pumpkin pie, and this piece of pumpkin pie is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then we have another piece of pumpkin pie that is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. And then our DSP is 5 1/4 by 4. And a piece that is 4 inches by 3 inches, and a piece that is 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. We have a piece of basic white, and it is, let's see, 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. We have a basic white circle, and it's the third step down regular circle in the layering circles. And then we have a piece of the DSP with the cats and the pumpkins, a piece of the black and white gingham ribbon that is 20 inches long. All right, so then we're going to use, let's see, we're going to use the You Put a Smile on My Face from the stamp set. So I'll get that out, put that on my block. And then we're bringing in some Old Olive ink. Okay, so we'll get started with this. I'm going to cut off a couple of the pumpkins so that I can use the punch to punch these out. I'll set this other off to the side and get that started. I'm going to take my basic black cardstock. I'm going to fold it, make certain it lines up. Use my bone folder and score. I'm going to take the circle and the Old Olive ink. I'm going to ink up my stamp ever so lightly. Make sure to get it all inked up. And here at the top, I'm going to stamp You Put a Smile on My Face in the Old Olive ink. That didn't turn out so well. If I knew where my mat was. I think I needed my mat, so I'll just turn that over. I'll re-ink this up, and I'll stamp right here at the top. There we go. That looks so much better. Okay, I'm finished with this ink for right now. So I'll close that up and set that off to the side. I'll get my mat out of here. All right, so I'll get my elements together, use my punch. I'm going to probably trim off this little section here. Whoops, I'll leave those in a minute. Trim this little section off. When I put it in the punch, I want to line my pumpkin up. Once I have it lined up, just punch that out. That piece is trash. And then this other piece here, I'm going to tear that off. And then I'm going to grab a Post-it note, some little short pieces. I don't know where I put them, so I'll just grab a regular Post-it note. And I'll stick to the back of this. Oh, I need it the other way. Stick to the back of that, like that. So just sticking it on there. line this up. The Post note gives you a little handle to be able to line it up. And there we go. And I have my second pumpkin. And this can all be tossed. I'll put my punch to the side and out of the way. Alright, so I've got my cuties. And put my elements together. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. I'm using Plus because my regular Stampin' Seal ran out. I wouldn't normally have to use Plus on this, but for right now, I'm going with it. So I'll add that to there. I'll take the first pumpkin and add some Stampin' Seal to the back. I want to give him a sit right about there. Need me a dimensional for the back of my other little pumpkin. He's so cute. Add the dimensional to the back. And then I will overlap him just a little bit right here. Give him really cute. Alright, so now then we'll start putting our card together. We're going to take the pumpkin pie. I don't think I needed this piece of pumpkin pie. I'll wait and see. I'll take my white, basic white cardstock, and then take my piece of DSP, add to the bottom of my cardstock right down here, and just kind of line that up and see if I have anything hanging over. And I have just a sliver right here, so I'll just trim that little bit off. And that's trash. Okay, now I'll add to the back at the top a little bit of the tape runner, and then I'll center that the best that I can right there. Alright, so the inside of the card is done, and now I'll work on the front. Let's see. So I don't believe I'm going to need that. I think I had changed my mind and forgotten left it in. I'm going to add this piece of the DSP right here to the front of my card, and just kind of attach that like that. Then we'll take this really neat black and white candy image. One side is a colored image and the other side is in black and white. So I'm going to add that to the front of my card as the black and white piece. So I'll slide that right here, and then I'll have about an 1/8 inch border all the way around. That looks good. Alright, so I'm going to, do I want to pop this up, or do I want to add, I think I'm just going to add adhesive to this. I think I'll pop the imagery up. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in right here at the front of my card. Kind of center it from side to side. If it's a little closer to the top, I'm okay with that. So add that there. Alright, so now then I'm going to use our ribbon. I want to lay it in here flat, then close my card, make sure it stays flat, and then bring my ribbon, slide it, bring my ribbon up here to the top, and then I'm not going to tie a bow. I'm just going to like tie this like that. I'll bring my tweezers in and slide them underneath there like that. It's thundering here. Okay, it's getting ready to storm. And then I'm going to tighten my ribbon down, release my, I love these. I got these off of Amazon. They're little, I like how they open up and then you can grab, so when you're having ribbon, you can grab a hold of it and let go so you don't lose what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to trim some of this off like that. All right, so now then, get that to lay down just fine there. I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of my image here. And I think I'm going to do 4. If you send this through the post, sometimes it gets squished. And so dimensionals really don't cost that much. So I like to make certain it's going to hold well. All right, so there we go. I'm going to add my little image right about there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to bring in my Wink of Stella, and I want to make my little pumpkins even happier, adding some shimmer to them. Whew, it's really thundering. Hope I don't lose power. Okay, so there we go. So for my countdown to Halloween, this is week 1 of 12, and so, or project 1 of 12, and so I'll try to have a project each week for my countdown, and there should be 12 weeks till Halloween. And so here is my first one, and I don't know if you can, can you see the shimmer on the jack-o'-lantern? He's so cute. I really enjoy this. So if you like this video, this card, give it a thumbs up. If comment, share, I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this project and that you can purchase the supplies. The supplies are out of the catalog as well. The paper is the, let's see, number 5, the Cute Halloween 6x6 Designer Series paper. The ribbon is the black and white gingham ribbon. And then, of course, the stamp set and the punch for the bundle for $31.50. If you purchased these items here, that would get you right at $50. And then you could open up the celebration flyer, and you could pick an item from your brochure for free if you place this order during our celebration time, which runs August the 3rd until September, I believe, 30th. And so there are 3 things that would RS while supplies last. There's a type of a glimmer, bedazzling paper. There's also a couple of dies in the catalog, or in that brochure. But the rest of the stuff should be able to get up until the end of September. So I hope you take a look at this video. You order the supplies and try your hand at a really cute, fun fall Halloween card. Thank you.